In today's video, I'm going to be discussing spring 2024 fashion trends. I am pretty excited about this. I don't always follow trends, but I like to look at them just to get ideas on ways to wear things that I already have in my wardrobe. And so I checked Vogue, several other websites, and these seem to be the trends. So let's discuss them. First up is flats, and also kind of like the embellished, more interesting flats. And I mean, I'm all for flats. I really am. But a big trend is ballet flats, which is something that I have not gotten on board with because they used to be really popular when I was much younger. And I wore a lot of ballet flats, and turns out they weren't that comfortable. They would like squeeze my toes in there, and I just wasn't that into it. But I'm considering maybe a pair of like Mary Janes. But for me, my go-to like nice flats are loafers and mules. I have several pairs of each and absolutely love them. Okay, this trend I thought was really interesting that they're calling kind of lived in luxury. I saw this on Vogue, and basically it's kind of like just vintage luxury pieces, items that have been worn, something that you've had for quite a while. And I'm really into this because I own a lot of luxury handbags that are vintage, and some of them are very old. And I just love a good vintage piece. And I kind of like the idea of wearing like a worn vintage bag with a very worn in denim jacket, something like that. I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool trend. Okay, a color trend is blue, but like a light, icier blue, kind of like what I'm wearing today. And I think this is a beautiful color. It really is. I think it looks good on most skin tones. I just feel like this type of blue, it tends to just make everybody look a bit brighter instead of kind of washed out. I don't know. It's a really pretty color, and I've been seeing a lot of it. I do have a few things in this color. I do have a handbag that is very light blue. It's really pretty, and I'm excited to get some use on it. I feel like this is a really fun spring color. Okay, next up is the workwear look, which we've been seeing this for a while. It's pretty much, you know, trousers, blazers, but worn in a more casual way. So combining it with casual things like t-shirts, sneakers, you know, this has been around for a while. And personally, it's a look that I like. This shirt is definitely like a workwear type shirt. But I like how it looks even with like jeans, and I don't know. I'm into this. It's not anything overly new, but I think it's nice. Okay, the next trend I will tell you I'm not on board with, and I probably won't get on board with it, but that is okay. Flip-flops. I wore flip-flops like every day of my life for so many years when I was probably in middle school, high school, even college. And A, I don't think they're comfortable. B, they're loud when you walk. And to me, a flip-flop is just like for the beach. But there are some fancier, nicer flip-flops out there. I don't even wear flip-flops to the beach. I don't even own a pair of flip-flops. I just went to the beach recently and I wore my Tiva like Velcro sandals because they actually stick to your feet. Whereas like trying to walk in sand in flip-flops, it's not practical. So this one's not for me, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just kind of checking out the trends, seeing what we like and don't like. Next up is sheer. And so I definitely would not wear like a solid like sheer outfit, but how I really like this trend is sheer sleeves. And I do have two shirts from Amazon that I really like. I will link my Amazon storefront in the description box if you are interested. I like the look of a shirt that has sheer sleeves because I feel like it looks a bit kind of sexy, but it's not over the top. And it looks a bit dressier than just like a standard long sleeve shirt. So yeah, I actually think this is a really nice trend. This trend has definitely been happening for a while, but it seems to be continuing. And that is kind of like the Chanel inspired lady jacket, tweed jacket look. And this is something I really like. I have a few of these jackets actually from many, many years ago. And then I did buy one kind of lady jacket cardigan on Amazon a few months ago that I really like. I think this is a cute look, and this is something that you could wear pretty much for any occasion. I feel like work or, a dinner or just shopping. I don't know. I think this is a nice look. I'm definitely into like the Chanel inspired. It's not something I wear all the time, but I can get behind this one. The next trend is not one that I'm sure that I would wear, but I do think it's pretty on other people, and that is voluminous skirts, voluminous dresses. We're seeing the volume, and I think this is a cool style. It really, really is. And it can be more dramatic than not. Like the example I'm showing is pretty dramatic, but you can definitely do this in a more subtle way. Personally, I'm more into like loose fit clothing, but like voluminous clothing on purpose, I don't know. I'm not as into that, but I think it looks good on other people. Okay, next up, a big trend is rose patterns and rosettes. And so we've already been seeing this for a while. I feel like I've been seeing people on Instagram wearing like those rosette necklaces for quite a while. And I really considered buying one on Amazon last year at some point when I first started seeing it. And I had it in my cart multiple times and I never bought it because I just felt like I wouldn't really wear it that much. And again, this is one that I just think it's super cute. But for me, I don't think it's super practical. And I feel like if I bought an item like a vest or a top with rosettes on it, I don't know that I would really get that much use on it. So again, this is a trend. I like the way it looks, but I probably won't jump in on it. Just saying. The next one is kind of in this theme as well, and that is kind of the romance, ruffles, roses, ruching, all of the R's apparently. I think this is a really pretty style of dressing. I really, really like it. And I don't dress super feminine like a lot of the time. Like my dressing is pretty casual. But I like the way this looks, so maybe I will get in on this a little bit, but I'm trying to think of things in my wardrobe. I guess I have a few like summery dresses that have ruching, which I really like ruching. I feel like it's very flattering. It kind of like sucks you in a little bit. So this is a pretty trend. I don't know that I will go into like the extreme, like super romantic way of dressing, but I think it's a nice trend. The next one I think is also really, really interesting, and that is combining feminine and masculine items together. And this is something we've seen for a while, and I think it looks really good because it brings a lot of balance to an outfit to wear either like more boxy trousers with a more like lacy type of shirt. I don't know. I think that that's really, really nice. And I think it looks good. Also, something like a leather jacket, but with like a girlier dress. I don't know. I think this is a nice look and I like the balance of it. So this is something I want to try to start doing a little bit more in my outfits. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that because I don't really wear like dresses and that sort of thing all that often. But I think this is a nice look. Okay, the next trend is high rise trousers and jeans. And the low rise was in for a while. I wasn't doing it. I mean, I wore so many low rise jeans when I was in high school and college, like 20 some years ago. It's not that flattering. And for me, I don't even like the super high rise, but for me, just like a regular mid-rise pant and jeans. That's just right there in the middle, just standard. That's what I like. So I'm happy that this is back because I wasn't going to wear low-rise pants anyway. Okay, next up, this one I'm into, the elevated sporty look or the preppy look. And today I am definitely channeling the preppy look with my Ralph Lauren shirt here. You guys, I bought this shirt so long ago. I think like 11 years ago, I bought this at a Ralph Lauren outlet and I still wear it. I still love it. And I think it's great. And it's a quality piece because clearly it's held up. I have worn this a ton and I've washed it a ton and it doesn't wrinkle. So this is great. We're not doing the full on preppy look. I like it combined with something a bit more casual or something that's a bit looser fitting. It's not quite intense prep school, but I think it's nice and I'm really into this one. Okay, next up is the Modern Bride and white. So white for spring, which I mean, not that revolutionary, but I do feel like white dresses tend to be more of a summer thing. And I think this is lovely. I don't have a lot of white though, because I feel like I'm so messy that I spill on myself constantly. So I don't own that much white. And if I do, it never lasts that long before I stain it. So that's a thing I got to work on. But I think the trend is lovely. Next up, metallics. I thought it was interesting that I saw this on the spring trends because usually you think of like the metallics and sparkly stuff for like the Christmas, New Year's time. But I think it's a nice trend. I don't really have much in this. I've been seeing like metallic pants trending. I don't own any metallic pants. I think they look cool on other people, but I feel like this is maybe not like the most practical for me. If I bought a pair of metallic pants, I probably wouldn't wear them all that often, so I'm not jumping in on this exactly. But I do have a sparkly handbag that I love wearing, and I'll wear that to just like regular dinner. It's fun. It's awesome. Okay, the last trend is very short shorts, which for me, again, this is not one that I am jumping in on, but very short skirts. Actually, I recently bought one on Amazon that I really like and is very, very flattering. And so I'm much more into the very short skirt than the shorts because I feel like the shorts, they just like fit so tightly around the thigh area. And that's kind of where I'm a bit self-conscious. So not quite the trend for me, but the very short skirt, I'm very into that. And the one I got on Amazon is really good. Like I said, I'll link my Amazon storefront. This is a cool look though, I think, with like the short skirts with leggings, tights, and then like the long jacket. I think this is a nice look. And I don't know, maybe I'd get in on it. I don't own any short shorts. I don't have that many shorts in general because I just don't love the way I look in shorts. But maybe something to get some ideas from, but the short skirt, I'm here for that. That is it for the spring trends for this year. I'm excited. I think it's fun to get some new ideas from different trends. And it's exciting when the seasons change, especially into spring because it's getting warmer. So I am all for that. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.